My name is Diego, I'm 16 and I'm so happy because I've helped tons of guys quit their porn addiction, and I'm only doing these YouTube videos since 2 months and I've already helped so many people with it because I've invented a custom strategy on NoFap that essentially lets you quit NoFap without NoFap. I know it sounds insane, but this actually works. It isn't as hard as the normal standard NoFap streak strategy. It isn't as time consuming as it isn't as time consuming as this normal standard NoFap streak strategy is. And the best thing is, it doesn't affect your mental health, because on normal NoFap the biggest problem it has is if you relapse you feel like shit, your self-image goes down and you feel less confident. That's the biggest problem which the normal NoFap system, which everyone on YouTube here is teaching. And it has worked neither for me nor for the guys with who I work with. So just listen to me and let me help you. First of all, I want to tell you something. When I was 13 years old, I was at my absolute lowest, and that's actually quite sad. At 13, most people are climbing trees, they're going out with their family, hanging out, playing Minecraft, whatever. And I was this guy which was scrolling on TikTok and jerking off the whole weekend. Not to mention that I've eaten junk food like McDonald's and Burger King at every meal. And let me tell you, I was this skinny. And these times, they were really not beautiful. I didn't know why my life was suddenly so bad. I didn't know why I didn't have any friends, and I also essentially didn't know how to talk to girls, even though I had various crushes. You understand what I mean? And this was all because of porn, because I started porn at a very young age, when I was 11. And since that point I catch myself and porn when I was 11 during COVID lockdown. What it essentially did was, it took my drive away, it took my ambition away, my discipline. And this is why I went down into this rabbit hole of eating junk food all day, watching anime, watching porn, playing video games. Understand what I mean? And the sad thing is, where I was when I was 13 are most people when they are 18, 22. Like, there are 18-year-olds who are having literal goon caves. If you don't know what a goon cave is, first of all, you don't want to know, but I'm going to explain it to you anyways. A goon cave basically is a room where you do nothing but jerking off. You cover the walls of your stinky, cummy room with hentai pictures. This is a goon cave. And I was at this point when I was 13 years old. Like, there were times when I jerked off for 4 times. And the worst thing was, when I was 14, I finally got onto NoFap. I finally had this hope of finally quitting this addiction, because I knew it was bad for me. But the worst thing about it was, it made my confidence go even more downhill than it already was. Because I, for some reason, could never get past day 5. I was trying this normal NoFap streak strategy, but it never ever worked. I couldn't get past day 5. And then I relapsed at day 5. And the problem was, I didn't relapse for 1 time, but I did it for multiple times. At the end of the day, I was a completely different human. And that's crazy, because at that point I was already an alien. And bro, we don't need to talk about this, because it's so sad where NoFap has brought me to. Because NoFap should have been the thing which would have saved me from this addiction, yet it didn't. It never did. It essentially just made everything worse. But there comes my system. And this system, it has already helped dozens of people with which I have worked with. What you basically get is, you get a strategy which is completely different from the normal NoFap streak strategy, to that point where you can't even call it NoFap anymore. And it has helped so many people. Like, I had a 5-year addiction, a 5-year porn addiction. I've got onto this strategy and I quit porn in less than 7 months. Now I have a girlfriend, now I'm more confident, now I'm actually able to record this video without cringing out like I used to when I was 14. And if you want the full system, click the link in the description, because this will lead you to my community where this course is found. Thanks for watching and peace out.